song is my jam. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Weather Channel Morning Live. My name is Autumn. This is my husband, Richard. We go live here on our YouTube channel every Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. You can also catch us on our other channel, Watch Autumn Keto, where we go live every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern for a hashtag Wacko Wednesday.
All true.
Be sure to subscribe to both channels so that you get notified whenever we go live or post a new video. Okay, guys.
That's pretty perfect.
I know. Thank you so much. Okay. Speaking of perfect and spot on, everyone, look at my husband. Okay. Look at this shirt he has.
Oh my
Look at the way he is just filling out. You cannot just surprise me with this, okay?
Why are you so good?
You are so beautiful.
So...
Plus, this shirt is really nice. This is heather orange, and like, oh, it is just hitting you in all the right places, sweetheart. Okay, you know what I'm talking about? Okay.
I appreciate that, my blonde.
And it also kind of matches. You guys, look, we were talking about this on Clubhouse this morning. You remember I told you guys, like, I bought tons of like turmeric and ginger tea, and because ever since the Vegas shade, ever since Vegas, Thomas DeLauer, I think, was talking about how good turmeric and ginger is, and I was like, I'm gonna buy some tea, and I never drank it, but I just made some hot water a second ago. That's why it was a little bit. I heated it up. I hotted the water. So let me go get my mug. I'll be right back.
What, you gonna make tea in front of everybody?
Yes. Oh my gosh. I'm making the tea.
That, in a nutshell. Let me get rid of this high pink or high yellow fluorescent jacket. It's throwing the iris out of whack. Good morning, all. And let's get into the comments since she did not. Let's see. What a wonderful Friday morning, everyone. Let's start the day off with Joyce. Good morning, my amazing Whack fam and my fantabulous fine weathers. Hope you all have a fantabulous fine Friday. And by the way, first and two smiley faces. And you know what, Joyce? You are first because that's a thing now. And congratulations. Apparently, Gigi has went AWOL. We might have to put APB out for Gigi because something happened to her. See what happened? I told you, you save first for too many people. People gonna get angry. Okay, that's what's gonna happen.
She retired.
Yes, that's what they call. They retired her in the back of the
Okay, guys. It smells. How do you think it smells? I think it smells
tea.
Oh, you're a hater. It definitely smells like peach and ginger, and I don't know what turmeric smells like, but I think that's the peach.
Oh, that peach.
Yeah. So we're gonna let this steep for 4 minutes, and there you go.
Let me see. Let me smell that again. Let me get a good whiff.
Humpton's here.
That is peach.
Is it? Oh my God! That's only what I just said.
I just confirmed it for you.
Well, thank you for confirming it. Only like a man can. Humpton said, "A great morning, weathers and weathers chase. There's another low single-digit morning here. It felt like it here, but the sky was so pretty with the sun kissing the puffball clouds. Thank you.
Oh yeah, see there you go.
Thank you for that. Right there. Miriam's here. Says hello, lovely.
Nature is beautiful.
We have a legend in the building.
Good
Severus
morning,
Snape is here. Says good and dreary morning. It's smashing today. I can't do an evil grin, but like this whole thing reminds me. I don't know who you are, but like I'm here for it. I need to watch the Harry Potter thing. Like I thank you for reminding me.
Reminder.
Yes.
Well, thank you, Snake. You are a Harry Potter reminder.
Yes. Draven West is here. It says happy Friday. Yay! Woohoo!
Yay!
TGIF. Like that's what he wanted to happen when he wrote that right there. Like, yeah, he wanted it to be chanted, you know. Brianna's here. It says happy Friday, friends. Hi, Brianna. How you doing?
Good morning, Brianna.
Yes, Kelly Keith is here. Says good morning, everybody.
Oh, I absolutely love everybody saying good morning.
Chris Bear's here. Says howdy, everyone. I love.
Good morning, Chris.
Howdy.
Chris and Miriam.
Yeah, are both here. Is it a snow day? Did you guys get snow? It's okay. Brianna said snow day today. My neighbors are so nice. Someone cleared my sidewalk for me. Oh, another neighbor brings in my trash cans for me every week. I'm so glad I moved here.
I mean, it sounds like Brianna has just a wonderful heart.
Chris said Miriam watched Chamber of Secrets last night. That's number 2.
So Miriam, is that Snake your alternate account?
Yeah, exactly. Is Severus Snape here for you? Kat's here. Says good Friday morning, all. Jin's here. Says good morning, everyone. Trying to stay warm in this cold, snowy Kentucky weather. Yes, per the name of the. Oh, good. No wonder, Chris and Miriam. I got it. Okay, per the name of the live today. Snowy in Kentucky. Also, the Keto Chow anniversary and fundraiser. First of all, Keto Chow is 7 years old today. The company. Yay. 7 years ago, Chris and Miriam
they should be older.
Were just like, you know what we should do? We should name a company Keto Chow. And that's what they did. 7 years later, here they are just pumping out the products we can't get enough of, right?
That's true.
And so they sent me an Instagram message that I read that linked to an article, the link to which is the very first thing in the description box below. So they have an employee, Travis, who's worked there for a while. And recently, Travis's mother was re-diagnosed with cancer. So she had clearly beaten cancer before, but she was re-diagnosed, right? Within a year, Travis's daughter was diagnosed with leukemia, like with cancer as well. So like, can you imagine, right? Right. We read that. Yeah, we watched the video, we read it. Right. So click the link in the description box below to read the whole story. And the bottom line is, whatever purchases you make from Keto Chow today, 10% of those proceeds will go to contribute to Travis and his family.
Awesome.
For just the health expenses for both of them, right?
That's amazing.
And today there is also a donation box on the I'm just trying to make sure I got everybody's name right and everything like that.
On the website?
Yes, because it's hashtag tough like Emma and hashtag strong like D. D is the mama.
I like both of those.
And Emma is the baby, right?
Both tough and strong.
Yes, tough and strong, right? And so any purchases you make, 10% will go to the fundraiser to help with those medical expenses. But then there's also a donation box on the website where you can like donate extra, right?
Wow.
And then 100% of those proceeds, of course, go directly to the family, right? So everybody, be purchasing some Keto Chow. Today, specifically, right? And I want to thank Chris and Miriam for, telling me about that, making sure I get the word out. And I knew that's what I wanted to talk about here on the live today early, because y'all know I'll be going, like minutes and minutes without actually getting to what the subject was about. So Chris and Miriam, if there's anything in particular you would also like to type in the chat to let us know about the fundraiser, please let me know. I will make sure to highlight it today.
Amazing opportunity. Amazing way to give back.
Oh, look, Jen says I ordered my egg white protein powder to support Keto Chow today. That's absolutely awesome. Yes.
And that's how you pay it forward.
Yes.
Is each one show the love that you have and give it to the next person.
Yes, exactly. Chris said, that's funny. There's a recommended video attached to this one from January 8th, 2021. See, look how long we go live. Where Autumn was talking about snow being on the ground. Guess it happens more frequently. So look, we always talk about that. It never snows. It usually doesn't snow before Christmas, but we always usually get snow the first week in January. It's like, why couldn't we have just shifted this like a week before, To which Richard brought up a good point. Like, why do people want it to snow on Christmas? Like, if you don't have anywhere to go, sure, that might be fun or whatever. But like, people are traveling, they're like driving to their family's house. Like, I don't want it to be snowing then, right? So it's like
snow after you get off vacation.
Yes, exactly, right. And so I totally feel that. But yes, it does generally snow and get the coldest in January. And this year did not disappoint.
Especially for the past decade.
Yeah.
The trend's been going that way.
Yeah. Cece's here, says, good morning, Autumn, Richard, the family. Happy Friday. Hi, Cece. I saw you on Clubhouse this morning. Thanks to everyone that joins me on Clubhouse. Y'all know how I feel about Fridays.
Listen to your silly self.
Hello. Homeless here said, I had to work in Lexington for 3 weeks several years ago. That whole work trip was covered in snow and it was bitter cold. Yeah, depending on what time of year.
It was around this time.
It's so funny because when I lived in Minneapolis, people thought that Kentucky was Florida,
It's like, you're always tropic.
Yeah, like it gets snowy there. Yes. Where do y'all think it is? Like they thought it was so far south that like we would never get snow.
Again, over the past decade, don't be surprised snow anywhere anymore.
Okay? Exactly.
It's snowing in Texas.
It's snowing in Alabama.
Exactly. It's snowing in Florida. The way the weather and trends work.
Wacky said, good morning, everyone. Sunny and cold here in Virginia. No overnight snow as predicted. And then it'd be hit and miss like that. You know what I'm talking about? Jen said, so thankful to be working from home. It is a blessing. It is a blessing. Joe Ray said, good morning. Hi, Joe Ray. Thank you for tagging me in your video. I should pull it up on a tab so that I can remember to watch it.
You're so cute.
I love the background and I love the thumbnail. I was like, oh, okay, fancy with these little snips.
As you keep doing it,
picture
Joe
snips.
Ray's evolving.
Yeah, she is.
More
power
easier,
to you. Don't get burnt out, girl. Just don't get burnt out. Brianna said, I got to sleep till 8 a.m. It was magical. I never sleep till 8 a.m. Maybe on the weekends, but no, not 8.
No, you don't.
I have to wake up in the 6s or 7s, right? Like I have to force myself to wake up in the 5s but I can wake up in the 6s or 7s like magically or like naturally. So yeah, it's no problem at all.
And it is magic.
Sam Banner said, "Hello, peoples."
Good morning,
Kat said it was
fam.
-6 2 days ago with snow, and now it is 42 and windy here in Wyoming. That's crazy, and it all has to melt. So
yeah,
you know.
I mean, it nourishes the ground.
Heath is here. Says, "Happy freaking fantabulous Friday, all you worky weathers watchers." Heath, I'm so glad that you're here. Exactly. Like, look, you get your work on, bro. I hope it's going well for you. Wasn't this like the first week on the phones by yourself? I can't wait to hear about that.
God.
I have scheduled both the patron check-ins for January. So if you have not received an email and you are a patron, check your emails, right? Because they have been scheduled. Also, if you're interested in becoming a patron, click the link in the description box below. So becoming a patron is the most direct way that you can support me, right? It's just a financial contribution, a small nugget financial contribution every month. And you just get to join a Zoom call. We have a monthly Zoom call, and then depending on what level you join at, there's other things and benefits as well. But
each level is better access.
Yes, exactly. Different levels of access, and all the top tier patrons know about that party that's going to happen in September.
And what's that party you're referring to?
So the Keto Palooza, like the pre-event, the pre-conference. Yes. You know, brunch and things. Not brunch, like a barbecue. I knew it began with a B. But yeah, just click the link below. But this is just a way for me to get to know, everyone on a completely different level. Oh, yeah. And so I love having those group Zooms, right? I just be talking to y'all like, and though I do read the comments, there's nothing like being able to hear you talk back and us all getting to talk with each other.
Do you see the energy?
I mean,
this is a regular basis.
And that's me to a much smaller group of people. Dee is here. She is commenting, writing with a pencil from the car.
She's writing on her car.
She's writing on her car. They do have markers that can do that.
Must be a graduation.
Yes, exactly. Have y'all seen that? People be riding around with their cash tag on their car, like it's my birthday, and then they just put the cash
app.
What is? I was like,
that's smart. That's brilliant.
Gigi's
I was like,
finally here.
I should drive around the city like that.
Wait a minute, you're telling me out of all those comments, we've only gotten to 932. I've got to skip ahead. That's crazy.
But you did go on a nice tirade there for a while.
Debbie's here this morning.
And you did leave us twice.
Yeah, see, we're just now getting to the part where everyone's like, stop touching all over your husband. CC said, how was the game? You guys, it was amazing. Like, if you saw the video, the post on Instagram or Facebook, we were in a suite sponsored by the Galt House, and it was awesome. Yeah. Like, the game itself was kind of a crap show, like just between the penalties and then the score at the very end. Louisville did end up winning by 2, but the experience itself was awesome. More importantly, how was the food, right? So that wasn't the more importantly. Differently. Also, how was the food? So you guys, when I went there, I was in such a great headspace of just like, I am not even interested in eating food that's not keto, right? I said, I'm going to look for some, because I was going to look for some keto options, and then at the same time, I'm also not going to restrict myself. Thank you, Slow Clap.
I had it.
Yeah. I'm also not going to restrict myself. Like, if I see keto options that are there, I'm going to allow myself to eat as much as I want, knowing that as much as I want was just a normal amount of food, right? Yes. Like if they just, because they have like, 30 things, like doesn't mean I have to eat all 30 simply because they're keto and I can, right? Just like eat until you feel satisfied, right?
You're getting into a much, much better headspace.
Exactly.
From where you were even 6 months ago.
So you guys talking about tea. Hopefully about Keto Palooza. There is nothing to spill about Keto Palooza 2022 yet. We tickets will go on sale this Monday for the patrons, and then pretty soon for the people that got tickets last year, and then pretty soon for the WAC fam. And then so I'm cementing the speakers. I am working on sponsors. Yes, like the hotel is booked, right? Yeah. So like there ain't nothing else to talk about just yet. But the tickets, that's the tea. Tickets will be going on sale on the 10th, right? And so
this month?
On Monday. That's 3 days exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
So keto-friendly options, right? So when we got there, I was pleasantly surprised that they had, of course, they had the little hot, like chafing dishes and things like that.
Mhm.
They had sliders. Like they had a bunch of hamburger. They were actually cheeseburger, like pre-made cheeseburgers, like little mini hamburgers with a slice of cheese on it.
Slider burgers.
Yeah, slider cheeseburgers. And then they had like peppers and onions in the middle. And then they had a whole other tank full of like hot dogs and then chicken strips. And then they just had buns and like, so hot dog buns and the little slider buns over off to the side. So I just piled my plate full of little mini slider burgers and peppers and onions. Then I put some mayo on there and I just ate it and it was delicious. And then they had some crudité. So I did have some carrots. Oh, and those were so good. I haven't had carrots in so long, like raw carrots with ranch, and that was really good. And then after that, and then some diet soda. And I didn't really think about it, any further than that. The chicken strips were breaded. Didn't have any of those. Didn't have any of the buns. Didn't have any of the regular sugared ketchup. The thing that I resisted the most were the tortilla chips and the kettle chips. They had individual bags of tortilla chips because they had queso and they had salsa and things like that. And then they also had potato chips. So I was like, no, don't get those. And then they also had brownies, like those brownie triangles and cookies, right? And I was just like,
sweets. I didn't even see that.
Yeah, they had.
Never. Like,
and then they had like tubs of popcorn. So those were the things that like I saw, and I was like, I acknowledge all of you food that's not keto, just not eating any today, right? And so I stuck to my keto foods, and it was absolutely great. So,
and that was the best part that you remember.
Yes, Kat said that's a beautiful color Richard's wearing. Yes, it's called Heather Orange. Yay. Teresa's here. It says good morning, happy Friday.
Thank you, Wildcat.
Brianna said I don't dislike tea. It's just not something I go out of my way to drink. So that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna try to go out of my way to drink. And Blue Dove's here. It says good morning, fair weathers and watchers. It's chilly even in Texas.
I also think it's one of those things
I need to drink this.
I think hot tea, hot drinks work well in cold weather. Crazy idea.
So guys, when did I make this? Like 15 minutes ago? Yeah, and it's still very hot. So
yeah, no, I'm a big fan of hot drinks. It's just you have
now.
Like tea.
I will say,
I just don't like coffee. Honestly, I like tea more than coffee.
I will say that I did put half a squirt of liquid monk fruit like in this, and so granted, I've never even attempted to try this without sweetener, but I know myself, and I know I like sweet drinks, so I was like, boop. I mean, it was a boop,
there you go.
And then
you're allowed a boop.
Yeah, a boop of monk fruit sweetener. So, but this is great. Okay, and I'm getting my ginger and my turmeric in. Thank you very much.
There you go. See, and it's warm for the cold weather.
It is warm
knocks
for the
chill
cold.
Off your bones.
It does.
As
maybe
my mother would say.
So then maybe this is what I need to hold with my cold hand, right? So
didn't I say steep it?
Yeah, but that's the difference.
Well, holding the object, though, it's still the same principle. Still the same basic principle.
Sarah said, just walked in the door from walking the dogs in the snow and ice. Lucky to be alive. Yeah, I slid on the way to my granny's this morning. I was like, and here we go. But luckily, I got it back.
On your feet?
No, in the car.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
On
Holly said, good morning. Happy Friday, Whack fam. Not enjoying this Ohio cold. It is cold.
This is a perfect time, everybody. Remember, there are handrails on every step. Grab them. They're very important. They're very important.
Chris said Miriam is absolved of responsibility for naming the company. It was all me. It wasn't supposed to be something substantial, more of a hobby. Exactly.
Well, I mean, I love it. It makes perfect sense. It's literally what it is in 2 words.
Yeah.
Boom, boom. You don't need any extra syllables.
Mom's here says, poop show here at work today due to all the snow. Greetings and citations. Mom, at least you made it. I'm glad you're there. Alyssa's here. Says, good morning. Got our first snow of the year in northeastern Pennsylvania. Stay safe and warm. Exactly.
Got our first snow of the year in northern Kentucky, north south.
Chris is going back and forth with Jerry West, but I did see that GoFundMe takes 2.9%. It's essentially credit card processing fees. So I mean, that's actually not too bad, right? So that means that a majority of the funding will go directly to the family. They do have a GoFundMe, and they do have several ways to donate. So you can donate directly to the family's GoFundMe, or you can donate by purchasing Keto Chow, and then you can also directly donate on the Keto Chow website.
And who doesn't want to be tough like Emma or strong like Dee?
Hello.
I want to be both of them.
Oh yeah. Sheila said, good morning, Autumn, Richard, and the Weather Channel family. Hi, Sheila. Glad you're here. This is the biggest compliment I'll receive all day. It says, I did a good job explaining the fundraiser.
I mean, have they not met you?
Thank you.
You do a good job explaining everything.
Beth here says, good morning, Whack fam. I'm working at home today because of the snow, which means late due to being on the phone, but here now. But at least you're here. That's all that matters.
It's okay, Beth.
Mom said I got my Keto Salt Lake t-shirt in the mail yesterday. I got to wait a whole 3 more months to wear it. Yeah, I'm not shipping y'all shirts. You're going to get it when you get here.
You ain't lying.
Exactly. That is so funny.
That is
So,
hilarious.
okay. Snape says order today from Keto Chow. Otherwise, the Dementors will be released from Azkaban, and the Dark Lord will return.
Miriam, you didn't release some stuff off in the game.
That is so funny.
Now we're all in Harry Potter mode.
He who shall not be named. Miriam said there's a GoFundMe link. Exactly. Yep. Thank you for that.
Thank you, Miriam.
Good to say good morning, Whack fam. So yes, exactly. Gigi said, Richard, I'm not sleeping with the fishes. I still have both my knees. Hey, she's a gangster.
There you go. I didn't say you went down on a fight. I didn't say you went over like a you went down swinging there.
Exactly.
But it's just the numbers. See the sheer numbers. More the lines. See the way the lines work. There's gonna be more people than the front.
Yes. Oh, Miriam brought up a great point. Says also we are moving for Emma and Dee today. So if people would post a photo of their workout, walk, or movement with tough like Emma, hashtag tough like Emma, or hashtag strong like Dee as well, that would be amazing.
I'm loving this, Miriam. This is awesome. Look at you.
Blue Dove said it's Irving Berlin's fault of making us dream of a white Christmas. Exactly, only because the song tells you to.
Well, I think that's 100% song and the movies. All of our kids' favorite movies have snow.
TC's here says good morning. Okay. He said second or third week now on the phones. I'm in the mix now. Things are going pretty good so far, and I'm loving working from home. I love that for you, Heath, so much. So,
and we all remember Heath's first attempt at this, where the guy was like, "You can go home, and I'll call you in 3 months." So come back from work.
Jerry Van West said, "Can you believe it? There's 351 days till Christmas, and people already have their lights out." That's my kind of joke. That is my kind of joke.
Get you to the core.
Joey Sings is here. Hi, Joey. I'm so glad you're here. Yes.
But he don't sing no more. Now it's just period.
Joey. Period. Just Joey. Kat says, is the sale still going on? I found the email. Yes, it is going on today. I don't know if it's going on. Hold on. Is my sale still going on? No, the New Year's sale is not going on. That ended on Monday.
Yes, but the Keto Strong.
No, the Keto Chow.
The Keto Chow.
Sale is going on. Is it today only, you guys, or is it like through the weekend? I don't know. But the Keto Strong sale, no, is not happening. But there'll be a sale, and I'm saying another couple of weeks. I'm always looking for a reason to come up with a fun coupon code. So be on the lookout.
In the meantime, get your Keto Chow.
Yeah, today. Oh gosh, you had to take Sam to school. But
yay! Know, right? That's wonderful, Sam. Get your education. Yeah. Follow in your dad's footprints. Because he's smart, so I've heard.
He said, I'm getting really tired of waiting around to be a millionaire. I want to win the Powerball so I can just drive around the country attending keto meetups. You're right. That's my plan.
Hey, I would love to see your freezer if that ever happens.
Yes.
Is there a way you can just put whole animals in the freezer?
Brianna said, I will admit, when I'm out, I'll use a small amount of regular ketchup. It's only a couple carbs, so I'll allow it. Yes, and if I liked ketchup, I would definitely do that. Like, ketchup is something, don't get me wrong, that I like, but I don't have to have. Yeah. Like mayo, for instance.
And if mustard's there.
Then I'll always use mustard. But like, for instance, mayo is a certain, like, I only make it at home. I try to stay away from all the bad mayos. But when I'm out somewhere and they have mayo, I'm going to use that. I'm going to use the soybean oil mayo.
I was going to say, because 95% of mayo contains soybean.
Yeah, exactly. But I still need to write into the companies to get packets. I still need to do that. So, Beth says, I drink chai tea every day. No, but this tea is actually really good, though.
I know. It looks like it smelled amazing.
Hookman said, I'm not a fan of hot drinks, but every once in a while, I will have a warm keto chow and or a quip. Sounds good.
No, I mean, again, for me, it's very case specific. It has to be cold outside.
Said, I may have to get some of that ginger turmeric tea. I love the bite of ginger. So I only use one bag, and this is, I don't know how many ounces this is right here. I think it's a little over 8 ounces. And the flavor is subtle yet delicious. And I did put, like I said, just a sweetener in it, right? So maybe if you didn't do that, the ginger would be even bitier, right?
You it in there.
Cece said I had ginger and lemongrass and beef bone broth. Wow, this morning to break my fast. That's amazing.
Well, lemongrass and ginger are amazing.
Lisa said, "Good morning, Wack fam. One and all from snow-covered Maryland. Of course it is."
Good morning,
Ronnie
Lisa.
said, I'm so glad that the listing, if all those different non-keto snacks didn't trigger me. Oh, sorry. Yeah, daughter offered me cashews this morning. Told her that they are not part of my January plan. Yeah, sorry about that. It just even like naming off like the different types of non-keto foods. Just it can cause people to be like, popcorn. I should go get popcorn. Like that's me. So like, don't do it. Don't do it, you guys.
I wasn't worried about the food.
Well, yeah, no, you had a good amount of food, Richard.
I wasn't worried about it though. You kept bringing it.
You asked me to bring you some food.
Make a plate.
He said make a plate.
It could have been 2 chicken sliders, and there you go. Two burger sliders. I can't control.
Make a plate, my husband.
I can't control what my wife does. I enjoyed it though.
He ate all of it, and like my sweetheart headbutts popcorn. Like if you ever want to see a savage eat popcorn,
excuse me,
like he literally eats it. I've never seen anyone grab, and then he just like shut, like he just opens his hand. That's the normal way you eat popcorn. No, it's not.
That's literally.
How many? You guys, how many popcorn fingers do you use? Right?
Fingers.
Yes. At most, I use 2. Like this is all the amount.
This is the line of demarcation from your candy bar, your Quest bar work, or you undo the whole bar. So this is mine.
How many popcorn fingers?
Well, my fingers. You see, I got bigger mitts. So my mitts is like a claw machine. No, but it was really good. I enjoyed the game.
Facebook user series says good morning.
It was fun.
D said dashing home for a work meeting at 10. That was supposed to be a wave. Oh, I do not text and drive and write. Okay.
There you go.
Away from the vehicle. You were writing. But okay, at least you're not writing.
Well, at least I was going to say, because I don't know if insurance likes that.
Yes, that's pretty funny. Oh, look, Brianna said I emailed the companies about creating ketchup packets. They told me they sent my email to R&D. Thank you. See, it just takes some people to actually do it, man. Actually do it. So, Brianna said Sir Kennington's has their original mayo made with sunflower oil in packets. That's the closest option. How is sunflower oil? So, Brianna said a lot of people will take a handful of popcorn and shove it in their face. But a fistful? I don't buy it.
My mitts. It's because the mitts is so big. I can't.
Yes, he said I no longer eat popcorn as not keto, but I used to eat it by the handful.
Thank you, Heath. It's called the natural way you eat stuff.
Jerry Van West said that's the only way I eat popcorn, handful, shoving popcorn. What is wrong with you?
Thank you, everybody. Everybody's coming to my side now.
Oh, he said this is the way. Hashtag Mandalorian.
Whenever we want to go on our little DVD.
Rhonda said I use my hands and shove. No. See Joyce, 2 fingers in the thumb. I miss popcorn. 2 fingers. Okay,
y'all being fancy now. Why y'all so fancy? Do you got your teeth?
I love watching Richard eat popcorn. I'm like, oh my God, what is happening right now? So.
And if it was Garrett's, you would be equally shoving it.
No.
You would still be 2 fingers?
Yes, because look, I'll still eat the entire thing. Okay. I'll just eat it in a particular way. So no. Brianna said the butter pork rinds from Pork and Good is really good. It's a good alternative. You're right. Yes. That's how I feel.
We don't have any in the house. It was a special going to the sweet moment and enjoying ourselves.
And I did not, I didn't even have any. But I will say that last week when we went to the movies, I did have movie theater popcorn. I made sure to buy a big bucket because I know how my husband likes to hand hit the popcorn.
And how many times did you smack my hand?
I was just laughing. I was just chuckling. I think I was more traumatized the first time we ate popcorn together, and I was just like, oh, I didn't expect, because he never eats a lot of anything. So I was like, he'll only want a couple bites. Boy, when I tell you he was grabbing them handfuls, I was like,
there are certain things. The way my anxiety is set up.
No, absolutely not.
You use your mitts.
Gina Marie said, good morning, everyone. I do not like popcorn. One of those foods that smells better than it tastes. I like popcorn.
It's taking
if it's good. Yeah, if it's good enough. Wildcat says I miss caramel corn. Yes. The only caramel popcorn I eat will be Garrett. So I don't have to eat that a lot. So
I really didn't. I'm more of a take it or leave it with popcorn. Because I'm more of a gummy bears person.
Mom said I saw a YouTube video where she made popcorn from egg whites. Okay,
but
that's more of a puff.
Gerald, what's the name of the thing?
Garrett.
For
the love.
Okay, so Garrett and the other popcorn I ordered from my niece's fundraiser.
Now that was some gourmet popcorn. I said, what is this? I can't have this in my house.
For the most part, I don't do popcorn on the regular. But if it's
we
really
don't.
Nice, I don't mind to treat yourself every now and then.
Gigi said, "I'll enjoy her bougie popcorn." Oh,
I was saying, I'll be
Who just said I was a handful popcorn eater too. It's the only way. What's wrong with you?
The normal people on my side.
Oh,
the fancy pants
exactly
is on your
why
side.
I didn't share popcorn with my husband on one of our first dates. I didn't know he was. He turns into a popcorn monster, like an anteater, like with a snout. He just
it's one of those machines.
Blue Dove said, I eat any snack food like popcorn slowly, a piece at a time, so it lasts longer. Yeah, I can do like 2 to 3 pieces at a time. Other than that,
I guess that's how I am on every other snack food but popcorn.
Pretty much every other food in general, like popcorn and crab legs is the only thing I've seen you just like. Yes.
There you're talking there.
Yes. Sam Benner says, I use at least 2 fingers when eating popcorn. I more or less eat 1 or 2 kernels at a time. The only time I shove it in my mouth is when I'm in a rush. That's what she said. No, I can't ever be in a rush eating popcorn.
That's smart. You got to pace yourself.
Absolutely not. Best that I get it, Richard. The palm is a shovel after the claw releases. I mean, yeah, he just like force it toward his face.
We all remember our childhood. It's like when you got your first pop, when you got a big thing of popcorn as a kid, did you do 2 fingers? No, you took the thing and you tipped it up in your face and you spilled popcorn all over. Then your parents yelled at you.
I finished that cup. Not difficult at all. Brianna said they did a study where they gave people stale popcorn while watching a movie and then just hanging out. All the movie people didn't notice, but the others wouldn't eat it. Yeah. So Chef Michael told me about this.
They show like people's eating habits. Like
Chef Michael told me this study about people like in their habits. Yeah, if what you associate with certain activities, where they were all moviegoers. But there was a certain group of people that were just they were in the habit of eating popcorn with their movie. I eat popcorn with my movie. There's other set of moviegoers that were just like, I just go to the movies. I don't need anything right. So then they gave them popcorn. The people that were not used to eating popcorn with their movie, they took a couple of bites of the stale popcorn and they were like, oh, this is gross. And they put it down. They said that popcorn was stale and very bad. The people that were used to eating popcorn with the movie, they ate the popcorn. They were like, oh, that's stale and gross. Then they kept eating it, but they ate all of it, right? So they both recognized that the popcorn was not good. They both recognized, but the movie eaters or the moviegoers that were used to it, they ate it anyway.
Just because it's in your mind, you have to.
Exactly. Sheila said, place my Keto Chow order. Awesome. Thank you so much. Yes. Wacky said my mug's probably 12 ounces. Yeah, and I really only filled it up to like right here. So maybe that was 8 ounces.
It wasn't filled to the
But
brim.
either way, it was really great. It tasted great.
You got a good eyeball whacking.
Yes. Cece said, I'll eat popcorn on occasion, the individual bags, lesser evil brand. No, so I only eat popcorn out of the house. Like popcorn is one of those things that I don't need to bring in the house. Yeah. It also just doesn't have the same effect when I make it in the microwave. Like it's not the same experience.
You need to be in the
at the theater.
Ambiance.
I need
the restaurant.
I need the actual I just need the professional way that it's made.
Yeah, but you pay for that though.
Oh yeah,
that's what I'm saying. That's why the ambiance of the room.
So there are very few instances where I actually need it to be, where it's not better at home, right?
That cinema ambiance around you in order to feel fulfilled in your popcorn eating.
Draven was said I use 2 fingers to eat popcorn. The other 3 plus the palm are there to keep everything together. I use my 2 fingers, but I just keep everything else together.
Thank you.
Sheila said 53 watching and 20 thumbs up. Go ahead and smash that like button, everybody.
All of us are going back to our childhood ways.
Yes. Okay, we're almost done for today, and we have to get ready for. I have to go back to the shop today, right? Because you guys remember on Monday when I got this done?
No, we don't.
I got no work done, and so I have to go to the shop to do some work today, even in the snow. But I still have to go today. But you guys, I'm gonna tell you. To Monday. So Monday we will be doing a special morning live and I'll talk more about this on Sunday. I'll talk about it on Sunday. But Monday the live will be from 9 to 9:15. Super short live. Wow. At 9:30 I have a final job interview, a final round interview that for a company that I'm interviewing with for a technical training position that I'm really excited about. And so that starts on Monday morning at 9:30, which I was like, are you sure y'all want to do that? Like, or the people that I'm supposed to be interviewing with, they'll be okay with doing that? Like, but still. I'm excited about it. So I can't go, live at my regular time, but I'm going to go live right before then because like I said, this is the final interview. I've already met with these people before. It's just like a couple more people will be added on, but I'm not nervous because y'all know how I goes under pressure.
It's also your personality.
Oh, crap. And I forgot that I have to weigh myself too, right? So look, Wednesday we went to the game. I ate my sliders and I ate all my peppers and onions and keto food and didn't think anything of it. Stepped on the scale on Thursday, 208.4. That was a gain of a pound, right? I'm okay with that. Yesterday, ate my chicken salad. It was pretty good. It was very good, actually. Don't get me wrong. And then stepped on the scale today, and I was back to 207. So that's a loss of 1.4. So I'm okay with it. I'm excited to just stay consistent. I'm excited to get back to like lifting weights next week. I'm excited about all of that. So, yes.
Wildcats used to put M&Ms in her
Look.
popcorn.
Brianna said, Richard, you know that you know this information. It's so silly that you pretend this is your first time hearing it. That's story of my life. He does that all the time. Like literally, if I'm sitting here at my computer and I'm like, Richard's upstairs, and I'm like, Richard, come here. He'll walk down the stairs. He'll go into the kitchen. Where's my wife? He'll walk back, look into the bedroom. Autumn, right? And I'm just like, what are you doing? Please, just pay attention. Like he always does this thing where he pretends like he doesn't know something. Like he'll be like, "Oh yeah, that is today." Like you knew that you knew it though.
That's my face.
That's Okay, so that's my husband. My coy husband. But no, that is just a facet of his personality.
Thank you,
He'll do that forever,
I will write stuff down from now on.
So we will be. Oh gosh. So and then scribble. He's not writing anything. Like why? So everybody have a great weekend. We'll see you on Sunday at the regular time, 9:30 a.m. Eastern. Okay. Have a great weekend, everyone. Bye.
Bye.